Hi, I'm Chris Andrews. This is going to be a short introduction to RevPress, at least until I put something a bit more formal together. What is RevPress? RevPress is a WordPress plugin that makes it easy to add Subscribe with Google to your site. How easy? Let me show you. This is just a basic WordPress site that I have for demonstrations. We're going to assume that you already have your Subscribe with Google all set up, active, and ready to go. You should be able to go to this page, to the CMS sync, and see the codes that you're going to need, the snippet codes. Okay, let's go ahead and install RevPress here. It's just a standard installation. Do a search for RevPress, and it'll come right up there. And of course, install, and then activate. Once you have that activated, you're going to see RevPress in the side menu here, and you'll have a settings and a guide option. So we'll go to the settings page here, and on the settings page you have a place to name your snippet, and this can be whatever you want it to be, just as a reminder of what it is. When you go over to this link to enter the code from Google, it'll bring a pop-up up where you'll enter that code. Display fields will show you what's been imported from that snippet code. The include snippet on has a variety of different ways that you can select what pages and posts you want that to be shown on. Notes is for your convenience, for anything you want to remind yourself of or any notes you want to make there. That snippet is active is what you'll need to click on to make the snippet actually start. And then the preview button, I'll show you that in just a moment. Last thing to show you for now is the excluded roles, and we'll get actually into more of how that works in just a moment here. Let's go ahead and name your snippet so we can get that started, and I'll show you how to do that. This is the open access snippet, which the open access is for a page that viewers can see for free, but the subscription prompt comes up asking for the subscription or a contribution, but the prompt is dismissible. It can be X'd out. So we'll go over to the Google Publisher Center here, and let's copy this snippet. This is the open access snippet. Then we'll go back over here to the settings page and just paste it in. Then click import. And that's it. If you click on display fields here, you'll be able to see what you imported. And with this one, I'm going to put it on the entire site. And then let's take a look at what this is going to look like. It's not activated yet. Your readers aren't seeing it. But just to give you a preview, we click here. And this is going to bring up your home page in a new tab. Now with the open access, the prompt doesn't come up immediately. There's a delay, some reading, and then it comes up. And you'll see this one has the X, so it can be dismissed so that the article can be read for free. Now let's go back over here and make the snippet active. We'll save it. And then we'll go to any page on eNews Nightly here. Let's do the About page. And you'll see after a moment. Now the paywall one is faster, just so you know. It comes up and it's dismissible and it's on every page on the site. Now let's set up the paywall. We'll give it a name. Then go over to the Publisher Center and go to your snippet with a product ID. Your product is those pages that you're putting behind the paywall. We copy the code, come over to RevPress and enter the code and import it. You can display fields and see that they're there. On a future version, we'll probably have these editable for advanced users. Now this, we could put it on categories or post within those categories, or we could do post with the selected tags. I chose the tag option here and just made a tag for anything that I want behind my paywall is sub. So we can do a preview here. And as the preview opens, you'll see this subscription prompt comes up a lot faster than the open access ones. And this one's not dismissible. Now we'll go ahead and make this snippet active and save it. Now at this point I realize I've got a problem. I've got this snippet on the entire site, but then I have another snippet on pages that are tagged sub, and we can't have two snippets, two subscription prompts on the same page. So let's fix this by going to the Edit Snippet Priorities. We're going to move the subscription required one with just the tag on top, and that's going to take priority and be the one that's displayed on the page's tag sub. Then everything else will default to the open access that has the entire site. So there's a lot you can do with this to kind of juggle different things around and make it exactly the way you want to get it. With RevPress, you can add as many snippets as you want. You might, in some cases, just use one, in other cases two, or you might even have 4 or 5 or 6. And you'll be able to add all those in and then order them by priority right through here. Now a problem arises. You can't look at the front end of your site without having a subscription, or at least the paywalled portions. So let's exclude some of your user roles here. Perhaps yourself, your writers, your editors. And we'll set it up so that when they are logged in, the snippet won't be included on those pages, so they won't get the subscription prompt. There's also a cache bypass here, and you can read more about that in the guide. But if you're having issues with still getting the prompt even though your users are logged in, that's probably what's going on. Now we'll go over to eNews Nightly, and you'll see, since I'm an admin, it's not going to show me a prompt here. But if we were not logged in, and I'll just sign in with an incognito mode here, you can see, well, here's my little prompt saying this site isn't real. But with this, we get the subscription prompt. And that's it. So if you have any questions at all or want to learn more, we do have a guide that is part of the plugin there. And that has a lot more information. Also, we will be having a pro version of the plugin come out. So hang in there and keep an eye out for that, or go ahead and join our site over at rev.press right now and become a member of our member-only forum. If you have any questions at all, you can contact me at support@rev.press or add a comment below. Thanks for watching.